Hi guys, John Florez again with my final post for a while. As you probably have noticed, I have redone many cuts with my brand new Kali, K-A-L-I speakers and preamp. And now most of the tracks don't have any compression whatsoever. Most have been unhyped. Everything is much more natural, and it's just fine, thank you. So I need to take a break from the action. However, there are a couple things I do want you to know. One is the Kali speakers, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them. They do not appear to be accurate at the very low end, say even below the level of, say, bass. I've done what has been asked and recommended, and that is I got acoustic stands to set them on. I got baffles for behind them so that there's no radiating off the walls and windows and stuff like that. And yet with every dip switch on the back of these speakers tweaked and retweaked, I still can't get the low end to sound right. So I may try a different brand, and there's a return policy so I can always send them back. But we'll see. But as for now, I'm done. And part of the reason for that is something rather personal that I'll tell you about, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here, okay? So I've been very ill for the last year, and the doctors, all of them, the specialists, everyone, missed it. And I finally got kind of an intuitive hit and paid out of pocket nearly $400 for a third-party laboratory to run a blood test for me for toxins, which include black mold. And what it came back with was rather stunning, and I'm going to show you a little graphic on this. The off-the-scale one, which is just amazing, the off-the-scale toxin is called vomit, V-O-M-I-T toxin, which means you're nauseous every day, nearly all day, every day. And this has been going on for a year since I saw all the doctors who couldn't find anything wrong with me. So, okay, the treatment for this is quite simple. Once you've studied it and talked to a bunch of doctors, or at least watched their seminars and stuff like that. Actually, this is an immune system disease that was triggered by the black mold. So it's called CIRS, Chronic Inflammation Response Syndrome. And the mold is the kind of the match that lit the fire for the immune system going down. So in terms of symptoms, it's more than nausea. The mold gets into your sinuses, which then goes up into your brain, down into your intestines and bowels. It goes all over the place, and it just takes you down. So you have fatigue, you have brain fog. The amazing thing is the vision issue. The vision test is called a VCS, like Sam, test. And what it does is it checks your ability to see contrast between, in the case of the test itself, 3 different objects with lines going different directions that are all parallel to each other. And I flunked that test. I mean, flunked it. Not just skated by, I flunked it. And what this is kind of the opening salvo for determining how bad your infection is. So if you can't see contrast, which means if I set my black cell phone on a black desk, I'm going to have trouble seeing it. My friend Mary has a car where the button that you push to get out of the car is black on black with a tiny little white edge on it. I can't see it. I don't know how to even get out of the car other than to feel around for it. So what you do is, as you treat the immune dysfunction, taking the various meds that are recommended, what you do is you take this VCS test repeatedly over a period of months. And as you improve with your health, this vision improves, which means your memory improves, your brain fog improves, your fatigue, your nausea, the bowel issues, won't even go into that. They all improve. And by the time you're able to pass this test, you're getting pretty healthy, this vision test. So I thought that was utterly amazing. The primary thing to treat this disease is to remove yourself from the mold. Okay, I have been unable to do that. I've only known about this since late June. And I've been looking steadily for a little guest house or casita or something fairly private like I'm used to to move into so that I can begin treatment, because I've got all the meds sitting on the counter here ready to go. But so far I haven't found a place. Maybe this morning there is a listing that might work, so we'll just see what God has in mind. But the bottom line is I can't get well knowing fully what's wrong with me until I get out of here. And I guess it's fair to tell you that my landlady sold the entire property a couple weeks ago, the first day she listed it. So we're all getting out of here, and she's certainly not going to fix this and the plumbing issues and the irrigation issues and the electrical issues and all of that. The new homeowners can do that. But in the meantime, I'm getting poisoned every day at this location and can't do a whole bunch about it till I find a new place to stay. So those of you who have written me that say they'd like to get in touch and maybe do phone interviews or just chat, I'm sorry, I'm just really struggling and it's hard for me to do it. I picked a moment right now where I'm able to do this video. But that's what's been going on. The complete makeover of all these remasters was the only thing keeping me from going absolute batshit while being so ill. So I hope you've enjoyed the difference. At least the work is representative of what I did in the first place, and maybe a slight bit improved, but certainly not the overhyped, unlistenable things I've been posting for the last 5 years. Now, you say, John, you tend to be a little bit neurotic. Yes, I do. If these new speakers, which I'm going to try out, are more accurate, I may just do them all over again, just because that's the way I am. But for now, these should suffice. I hope you enjoyed them, and I'll be back in touch when I'm feeling a little better, okay? So you guys take care. Thanks for writing me. Thanks for staying in touch. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.